Well, the checkered flag has fallen on the first night of the NASCAR weekend at the Kansas Speedway. Tonight, one driver has made history both on and off the field. KSHB is live at the Speedway tonight with more on that now. Say it.
Yeah, Mark, what a rush it was this evening to spend the night with these young drivers. And I kept thinking of my younger brother. He's 15 and is just now learning to drive. And for a lot of these drivers at 15, they were already competing professionally. Now, I met one driver tonight. He's not your typical teenager, and he's not your typical racer. Night one of NASCAR weekend at the Speedway. Before the race, we took a walk with one of the 2012 ARCA Series youngest drivers, Ryan Reed.
I jumped into a go-kart when I was 4 and then got into stock cars when I was 16.
The racer from California just turned 19, and he's not your typical teenage driver.
At the faster tracks, we'll go 200+ miles an hour.
He's a third-generation driver, and it's safe to say racing is in his blood. What's not in his blood? Insulin. Reed has type 1 diabetes.
They told me I'd never be in a race car again, you know, and it was devastating. It was for me the hardest thing I've ever been through in my life.
The ambitious teenager wasn't going to let the disease keep him from his dream.
I take insulin twice a day. I also take a pill called metformin. Inside the race car, I have an endurance drink to treat low blood sugar.
He also wears a sensor that syncs with a blood sugar reader that sits right on a steering wheel.
It's kind of like another gauge. It's kind of like watching my water temperature. I sit there and watch my blood sugar.
Being a teenage race car driver with diabetes may seem impressive, but Reed takes it one lap further. He's plastered his car with JDRF, a leading organization to fight diabetes. He's not only a racer, but an advocate.
I want there to be there to educate and also inspire to keep pushing for whatever your dream is and not let the disease beat you, but you beat the disease.
Now Ryan, he competed tonight against almost 40 drivers, and he finished 10th tonight. Not too shabby. His goal, though, is to compete in the Daytona 500, and if he reaches that level, he'd be the first driver with diabetes to compete in that race. A lot more to come for this weekend at the Speedway, but for tonight we are live. Sayed Shabir, 41 Action News.